Hello everyone, it's about 7 in the morning. We're here, I've been up since about 4 in the morning, and this is the Lame Son Resort in Koh Phangan, Sri Tanu, Koh Phangan, Thailand. Just beautiful, just beautiful. Aubrey's in the background doing some work in the cafe area. There's some houses on the beach, there's ones further back in the gardens. Anyway, I want to talk today about affirmations, something I don't really talk that much about. But I think it's really important when it comes to your raw vegan diet, changing your diet and lifestyle, making new changes in your life. I think affirmations can be hugely, hugely powerful, and positive thinking and the law of attraction, and all of this comes under, I guess, the field of personal development, and it can be applied to basically anything in your life. But when it comes to your health and changing your health habits, changing your diet, I think it is also very important. So some of you maybe want to have a life like this, I don't know, where you're always staying in places like this, and the question is, do you believe that that's possible for yourself? Like, this is what it comes down to with a lot of this stuff of you changing your life and making changes, is do you believe you can do it? And most people don't. The vast majority of people do not believe that they can make changes in their life, fundamental, huge changes. They don't believe it's possible for them. They don't even think about it. They don't consider it. They don't work out what it would cost for them to do it, or how much time, or if they do have to make money for it, how much money. If they do work out the amount of money, how do they make that money? What are their options? They don't think it through at all. And we can get focused and caught up on what are the how-tos. How do I do that? How do I go there? How do I achieve that in my life? How do I make that money? All that stuff. How do I lose the weight? What's the specific plan and all that stuff? And especially when people have maybe been down the rabbit hole a bit more, they're looking more for the how-to. But the whole mental part of this, the belief part of this, the visualization part of this, is actually probably more important than anything, because it all comes down to your subconscious beliefs that really control your life, that regardless of you knowing all the information, you still don't do it. And the amount of people that I've seen or met come into this lifestyle, a raw vegan lifestyle, and they've got all the information, they've read all the books, they've been to the lectures. I don't know if they fully took it in, but on the surface did all that and never continued with the lifestyle, never really even did it for even a short period of time, never got the benefits out of it, found excuses and reasons not to do it. Why? I just think because they hadn't worked on the other part of it, the belief, the mental game, and they stayed a prisoner to their previous habits. And many of you are still prisoners, absolute slaves to addictive foods, and it could be preventing you from everything, not just your health, having a lifestyle like this. Not that I do this all the time, and I don't particularly think it's important to be in amazing places like this, by the way, but if you don't have the confidence or the belief that you can change your diet, which is the fundamentally most important thing in your health, which is the fundamentally most important thing in predicting you having a good life, basically. If you can't do that, what chances have you got in achieving almost anything else, you know? And it starts with making small habits, tiny changes in your life lead to huge changes over time. Stop trying to rush. You're not impressing anyone. You would impress me way more if you said, I've started eating one piece of fruit each morning. That's my new goal. That would impress me so much more, because that's a real goal. That's a real habit. Not, I'm going to do a 90-day juice fast. I don't want to hear that. Firstly, I know you're probably not going to do it. If you do it, where do you go from there? What's your plan of actually doing it long term? It could actually create a negative relationship between you and raw food. All sorts of things. It could actually be you hiding an eating disorder. So I would rather hear the person that goes, I'm going to eat one piece of fruit extra per day. And then in a month's time they say, I'm comfortable with this, I'm going to eat 2 pieces of fruit. And then in a year's time they're eating fruit for their breakfast and their lunch. And in 2 years' time they're pretty much on a raw vegan diet. That's what I think is more sensible. However, affirmations are a very big starting point in you changing the internal programming that you have going on in your mind. And the philosophy behind them, the concept is that the more you tell yourself something, the more that it's actually going to start to become real in your life. And that can sound like a bit of a mystical idea. Some of you are too logical and you think that that's magical, airy-fairy stuff. It's not. The idea is about you reprogramming your subconscious mind, and that by doing that, the subconscious mind doesn't, apparently, according to these people, doesn't know the difference between the truth and a lie. So if you keep on telling yourself something, if you keep on visualizing something, it'll start to try and make that happen. It'll start to actually push you in that direction. Your motivations will change. Your habits will gradually change. The people that you're attracted to and want to be around will change. The books that you find interesting will change. The YouTube videos that you'll watch will change. And as all that changes, you're educated, you're opening your mind to new things, you start trying new things, you get some little bits of success along the way, and you start changing habits. And as those habits change, over time your life absolutely transforms. But it does start with you starting to believe that you can make that change. Starting to tell yourself that there's a different version of you waiting to happen. And so I do some affirmations. I sometimes do, I don't do a lot of visualization stuff, but I like to say things like, I'm so happy and grateful now that I live in perfect health on a raw vegan diet every day. And this is a simple affirmation you can use. Some people like to say, I am a raw vegan today. But I think, I live in perfect health. Why not? I live at my perfect goal weight. I'm so happy. And the people that teach this stuff, they like to say it in present tense and with emotion. So I'm so happy and grateful now that I live in perfect health every day. I'm grateful now. And you're bringing in emotion of happiness, of being grateful into it. So you can frame almost any affirmation. I'm so happy and grateful now I live surrounded by an amazing community of like-minded souls, or whatever you want to say. I'm so happy and grateful now that I eat amazing fruit every day. I'm so happy and grateful now that I make a living helping people get their health back. Whatever it is. But you start telling yourself that, and at first you're going to think you're stupid if you start saying these things, but it's not stupid. Some of the smartest people in the world do this stuff. And they believe things, they have confidence in their ability to change themselves, they have confidence in their ability to make change in the planet for others. And so when they come up with an idea and a dream, for them, that's it, it's happening. They have that belief. It's going to happen. They have a belief, I'm going to change my diet. They have a belief, I'm going to get fit. They believe it. They're going to start a company, whatever it is. They totally believe it. And they just start thinking about it and dreaming about it and imagine it and getting excited about it. And as that happens, they start on the process towards learning what do they actually have to do. But having that belief is what will take you there. So anyway, thanks for watching. And if you really want to change your life, start just asking yourself, what is it you want to do? And start following the people that are doing the things you want to do. And develop that belief that you can do it as well. There's no reason you can't for the vast majority of things. And you know, keep going. But start practicing those things. These things aren't dumb. Affirmations. Start telling yourself what you want, you know. Start visualizing yourself where you want to be. Maybe do your vision boards and all that kind of stuff. Create a positive mindset. Stop listening to the negative thoughts in your head. You know, get rid of those negative thoughts. Maybe start to meditate so you develop a little bit more control over your mind. And your life will gradually start to take off. Gradually, over time. Give yourself the time to make these changes. So thank you for watching today. Subscribe to this channel for more videos. If you'd like to join the UK Fruit Fest newsletter, for more information on the raw vegan diet, you can go to fruitfest.co.uk. And maybe we'll see you at the festival at some point. But thanks for joining me here from Koh Phangan, Thailand.